Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are on a road trip. I figured I'd chime in on the Chabby's Rides main channel from the road trip. We're out here in the beautiful state of Wyoming in Cody, gateway to Yellowstone National Park, which is where we're heading today. But before I wanted to get into that, we got a 2024 Toyota Highlander LE front wheel drive as a rental car for this trip. We've driven a little over 2,000 miles, and I want to give you the update on this car, how it's performing, and whether or not it's convinced me that if I'm going on a long road trip, that this is the car, this is the SUV I want to have. I'm also vlogging every day on this road trip on my other channel, Chabby's Extras. If you want to tune into that, you can check out the daily road trip vlog in the Highlander and our various stops along the way. So let's check this one out though, and let's dig in. The front end of this Highlander LE, of course, it's gray is the color. I'm not sure which gray, because it is a rental car. But I got LED headlights, LED fog lamps, center turn signals. Excuse all the bugs. I just put it through the car wash, and I couldn't get all these bugs off. It has been one bug-filled trip in this Highlander, of course, 2,000 miles. Now we're going to go here with 18-inch machined aluminum alloy wheels in silver, Toyota badge on the center cap, Michelin all-season tires. 235/65/18s, all four corners. Front wheel drive, you can also get the LE and all-wheel drive. Moving on back, very simple, very basic, but I think it works. We're going to have color match side view mirrors with LED turn signals, color match front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap, roof spoiler coming off the top, color matched roof, shark fin antenna, no sunroof. In the back of this LE front wheel drive, we have the roof spoiler coming off the top. We have the wiper down below on the glass. We have LED rear tail lights, standard bulbs for turn signals, Highlander on the left, LE on the right, and our exhaust tucked up underneath the vehicle. We are under the hood of this 24 LE. What do we have for power plant? Toyota's 2.4 liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 265 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque, MPGs 22 in the city, 29 on the highway. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87. So you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, we're going to go with a shorter interior review on the door panels. We're going to go soft touch. Light gray on the armrest, flat black on the switchgear, good sized door pocket, standard audio system, footbox looking good. And look at this, they don't put floor mats in. This is Enterprise car rental. They don't give you a floor mat, so it just tears up the carpet, and I don't get that one at all. Power seats right there. Manual assist for the front passenger, and then light gray, which is going to show stains, and this has a few stains on it already from people renting this vehicle over the last year. We're in here. We're going to start this up. And there we go. We have our standard analog digital combo with that 7-inch screen in the center. Looking good. We have leather on the steering wheel as well as flat black on our switchgear. Telephone voice commands, volume, and then of course we have our cruise, which I've used a lot of, safety suite controls, modes for infotainment system. We have the 8-inch latest and greatest Toyota multimedia system right now. I got my CarPlay working with my directions to Yellowstone National Park here in Cody, Wyoming, and this has worked beautifully. We've gone 2,029 miles in this vehicle, and this thing has hooked up every time. You turn it off, turn it on, turn the car off, turn it on, stop here, stop there. It always hooks right back up, and it never loses connectivity. So it's excellent as far as that goes. I got dual climate in here, which is nice. 2 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards, a nice area to put my park pass that I bought. $80 at Teddy Roosevelt in North Dakota. Gets me into any national park for a year. And since we're going to be at Yellowstone for 5 days, this will get me in every day, and I'll make that money back after this road trip, no problem. Down below, a couple of USB-Cs, a 12-volt. There's my camera. There's my cord to plug in so I can charge, because there's no wireless charging in this. Then I have my 8-speed automatic place for my soda right there. Drive modes, let's check those out. Sport, normal, eco. There you have it. I've been driving in normal. We got snow mode right there as well. Electronic parking brake, auto vehicle hold. Then we have a nice area here, store some stuff. Same action on the driver door panel as far as the materials go, or excuse me, the passenger door panel. Up top here, we do have standard lighting, which you would expect in an LE, SOS button, place for your shades, Little mirror so you can see into the back, make sure the kitties are behaving themselves. Standard rear view mirror with dimming function. We have our sun visor with vanity and a light. And does it slide? Yes, it does. We have the back seats here, same cloth. We do have rear climate here in this LE front wheel drive, as well as USB-Cs right here to hook up in the back. Again, you do have that rear cloth, but you do have the center armrest right here, 2 cup holders, pretty soft. We have, of course, that's Chainsaw Bear that my wife picked up in Keystone, South Dakota, as a little something to bring back from the road trip for our house. But I'm going to use this baby on the road trip and tune into Chabby's Extras to see how that's going to rock, or to the Chabby's Rides Instagram page to see what we're doing with Chainsaw Bear. Okay, getting in the rear tailgate, we have an automatic rear tailgate in this Highlander. So here you go, pop it, up it goes. Nice for a rental Highlander LE front wheel drive spec. Electric assist on the way up, electric assist on the way down. Now, 16 cubic feet of space with all the rows up, but we do have the third row down because we have all of our bags in here. But if you do have that mid row down as well, you're looking at 84.3 cubic feet of space in the back of this Highlander, but it holds everything perfectly well, and I'm loving it. All right, so since we don't have a window sticker to show you because this is an Enterprise rental car, let's get in this and take it for a spin, and I'll let you know how it drives as we start heading off for Yellowstone. And the upside is, as you can see, all the Yellowstone Park roads are green. They're all open, and we can get going. But look at this scenery up here in Cody, Wyoming, gateway to Yellowstone National Park. Beautiful. All right, so we are heading out of our filming spot right now onto the road towards Yellowstone. I'll give you an idea of what I think about how this LE drives. Now, I got great visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirror, rear window, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in here. Now, I don't know if that was an option or not in this Highlander LE, because I don't have the window sticker because this is an Enterprise rental car. And there's nothing in the glove box except my Enterprise contract. But as far as the way this was spec'd out for Enterprise, for a rental car, I think they did a nice job. I got the latest and greatest. I got a massive fly in here too. I got the latest and greatest infotainment system from Toyota, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, which I have been using. Like I said earlier, works great. Dual climate, USB hookup so I can charge my phone. There's no wireless charging. There's no heated ventilated seats in here because it's an LE front wheel drive, but you know, it's a rental car spec. Power tailgate, got connectivity in the back as well. So it really is well spec'd out for an LE front wheel drive rental car, I think. Let me know what you think. Now we're coming through this mountain pass here, leaving Cody, and it's absolutely just stunningly beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. But as far as the driving characteristics of this car, you know, we've been in a lot of Highlanders, we've seen a lot of Highlanders, but we normally don't see an LE front wheel drive sitting around on a dealer's lot. So I wanted to kind of go through this one here on the road trip. How has it been performing? Well, we've driven the vehicle now 2,030 miles. Now, that is not the whole way I've driven because I started this road trip in my own car, but my own car, believe it or not, took a rock from a construction vehicle and it punctured the intercooler, and I had to leave that car in Elkhart, Indiana to get fixed and rent this Toyota Highlander from the Enterprise car rental across the street from the car dealer in Elkhart to continue the road trip. So I wasn't planning on having this Highlander for the road trip. I was planning on using my own car. So that's kind of the deal there on how I came about with this. So really, effectively, I'm 2,700 miles in on this 20-day road trip, and over a weekend on, or it's actually 1 week today in on this 2.5-week road trip, almost 3-week road trip. But I'll pick up my car back in Elkhart on the way back and drop off this Highlander. But it's kind of nice. I do so many of these as far as new car reviews, and when you test drive them, you just test drive them for 5-10 minutes on a loop that's 2-3 miles around the dealer, and you don't really get into the car as much. How does it perform over the long haul? Well, now I've been driving this for like a week. I put a couple thousand miles on it. I've driven it in the mountain roads. I've driven it on the highway. I've driven it on dirt roads on this road trip. Back in North Dakota, going from Medora, North Dakota down to Keystone, South Dakota. Part of the trip, believe it or not, was on dirt roads, because not everything is paved in the Dakotas. And it's been performing wonderfully, but I do want to tell Enterprise Rental Car, you need to make sure you maintain your cars properly. This car's rotors have a little warp to them. When you step on the brake, you get a little pulsation. That needs to be corrected by Enterprise. They should have done that. As we go through the mountain tunnel here, leaving Cody, pretty cool stuff here in the camera, here in this gorge, which is absolutely stunningly beautiful. This is a beautiful area for parking and climbing. As you can see, the climbing parking area. So here we go through another tunnel. But overall, we have an 18.7 turning radius. Can't do that on this test drive today. But we're heading towards Yellowstone, and the car has been performing beautifully. The issue with the brakes, that's a maintenance issue that Enterprise has to fix, and the issue, and that's really it. Other than that, this car's been handling it. Now the estimated highway mileage is 29 miles to the gallon. I've only been getting a little under 27. Now, I'm convinced that's the quality of gas out here. I think stinks. Back in New Jersey, regular unleaded 87 octane. The Plus is 89 and the Super is 93. Out here in the West, what I've seen in so many gas stations is regular unleaded is 85.5, which is below the minimum octane rating on this vehicle. The Plus is 88 octane and the Super is 91, and every grade of gas since I hit Illinois has been 10% ethanol or 15% ethanol, and the most you can put in this Toyota Highlander is E15, and I'm convinced that has hurt the gas mileage. The ethanol has hurt the gas mileage. Let me know what you think about that action on the gas mileage issue with the ethanol, because I think that's something, and I talk about that in my Chabby's Extra road trip vlog as well, in judging the performance of how this car has been. But it's been great. It's been fantastic. And if you want to catch the previous sections of this road trip, go ahead, go over to Chabby's Extras, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of this road trip vlog. And if you've enjoyed this video, please consider giving this video a like. Turn on that subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Chabby's Rides video, and I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.